Good morning, traders. Welcome to this week's cryptocurrency market analysis webinar. I hope you are all doing well. Right, so we are still wondering when the cryptocurrency market will start their recovery, or by the recovery, we mean that it takes a bullish turn. Will it take a bullish turn? That's what we're going to be looking at now. So before we get started, guys, if you'd like to contact us, check out the description of all our videos. You will find our contact details and you'll find the links to our website as well as our social media pages. So there's the link for the website as well as our social media pages. That is the Twitter and Facebook. You'll find it there. Our next course starts on the 5th of July. You can already start purchasing the course on the website. Then you can watch the recorded version of the course. So for 10 days, we go through an intensive 10-day course detailing the basics of the wave principle as well as the advanced principles. And more importantly on the course is the application. That is where most people get stuck as far as the theory is concerned. You've watched videos on YouTube and Google, but when you start applying the theory practically, it just becomes a mess. This is where we make it simple, real practical application of the Elliott wave theory. That is what the course is about. So you can understand when I'm plotting all these lines, what am I doing? Why am I just plotting lines? Where do those come from? That's where that should be integrated together with the cycles, the sequences of the wave theory. Right, so let's get started. Now, talking about those lines that I keep plotting, I want to refer you to a video from the 3rd of June. So this is the video, weekly outlook from the 30th of May, rather. So let's have a look at this video and let's look at the lines that I've plotted on Bitcoin. Okay, so this is Bitcoin. I'm gonna reverse this chart a bit, this video a bit, so you can see us plotting these lines, exactly how this correction is going to take shape. So this is the video. I'm going to make full screen so you can just watch here. So this is the start of the analysis. Watch the video and what we forecasted on the 30th of May. Right, so I was indicating there that Bitcoin is currently going sideways and we are in a corrective structure. So that we've already had the move to the upside. We already had those 3 moves, as you can see. So now I'm going to pause the video there. So what I want you to see here is that when this was forecasted, we were just here. So we still haven't got this move. We still haven't got the move that I'm going to show now here. We still haven't got the move that is going to be shown here, and we still haven't got this move. So far, if you look at your charts, the move to the upside is already played out. The move to the downside is already played out. The move to the upside is already played out. And now we're currently in this one to the downside. So let me just remove my current annotation so you can see how we forecasted that on the 30th of May and how it's playing out so far. Right, so you can see the structure. You can see what we looked for here. Again, just so you can see, this price was here. Price was here. This is where the price was when this was forecasted. Okay, let's continue with the video. So I was showing you the 3-wave structure there in purple and how it's going to play out. That's the purple 3 waves. It's a complex corrective structure. Okay, let me pause it right there and show you where we are currently and what has happened so far. So far what has happened with Bitcoin, we've had the move 1. I'm showing you in green what has already happened now. The move to the upside in green has happened. The move to the downside in green has happened. And the move to the upside in green has happened. And now we're currently here with this move to the downside. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 moves forecasted on Bitcoin. And we're now looking for this one to come and retest the lows here at about 28. We're currently at about 35,000. We're currently at about 35,000, and that's where we're expecting this to continue pushing to the low. We should retest around the 38,000, 27,000 on Bitcoin. So let's go to the live chart here so you can see how this has played out so far. Now, this is the chart. if you remember what I was showing you on the video, this is what I was showing you on the video. I showed you the move to the upside. I showed you the purple structure here to the downside. This is the purple. Now the correction in purple was this one. This is what I was showing you in purple. At the time, the price was here. So we looked for this structure. Where are we currently? We're currently looking for this purple to continue to the downside. We will still expect, this is the reason why I'm saying, we're still expecting this to go around 30,000 on Bitcoin here. We will see that continuation to the downside. Now, last week, I showed you from here that we are going to get a move to the downside. We're going to bounce here, which we did. We are going to reverse here, which we did, and we're going to come down. Now, 1, 2, 3, again, three moves forecasted. We're still looking for this to continue to the downside. Now, what do all these lines mean? This is wave theory. A, B, we're still going to look for a C. We're still going to look for a C like this, and then we're going to look for the last move to the downside before we bounce to the upside. So currently we are here, we're expecting a move to the downside. Now, if we have to be detailed on this one here, you'll see that this is actually a WXY corrective structure. So in this case here, we've got 3 waves down here. We've got the complex in purple. We're going to look for this one to make a bounce here. This is the current correction that we're in here to get the move to the downside on Bitcoin. So continuation to the downside in the next coming session on Bitcoin again to about 30,000, 32,000 there. All right, so that is the structure that we're looking at. And let's look at the rest of the structures. What do we expect to happen in the next move? So if you look at Ethereum, Ethereum has made this 3-wave structure to the downside as follows, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're gonna see continuation to the downside, but we started with the move here as follows. We started with this move. So if we see Ethereum bouncing, it is making this structure. So we'll be looking at this one to have made an A. All of this will be a correction for this move. Okay, so that is what we're looking at Ethereum. So we're still going to go sideways pretty much. Let's have a look here. Are we going to get any bounce here for this yellow? So the bounce that we're looking at here in the yellow, is it going to happen? Let's have a look here. Doesn't look like that bounce is going to happen. We are going to see continuation to the downside. Even if we do get this small bounce here, Ethereum should still push to the downside as follows. Okay, so that is Ethereum. Looking at Litecoin. Make it log scale here. Right, so we've got it, Litecoin. It has made a move like the rest of the cryptocurrencies when we had the start of the bearish trend, but we've had this pulsing move to the upside. Now it looks like we've got a move to the downside. We've got this looking like a running flat and making a move to the downside as follows. But we don't like this running flat much. So this is the structure that I would prefer here. The running flat does not have the right look here. So we'll have a look at this as a 3-wave structure. So that is 1, 2, 3. Now this is a 3-wave structure. Now we'll look for another 3-wave structure like this. Okay. 3-wave structure. So that means if we had this one coming down in 3 like that, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we can have a bounce here as well. So we'll have a WXY corrective structure. When that move to the downside is done, we'll then look for a bounce to the upside as follows. That is Litecoin and Ripple. Let's have a look at Ripple. Similar structure. So Ripple has made 3 waves to the upside. So what has been happening with Ripple? It has been making these 3 waves to the downside. We should see it retest the 0.63 level here before any bounce to the upside. That is how we're looking at Ripple. Now, Dogecoin, what about Dogecoin? Dogecoin, let's have a look at the structure. So Dogecoin has got this 3-wave corrective structure here as follows. That's 3 waves to the downside, and it looks like we've got another 3 waves to the upside as follows. Let's do it like this. We've got 3 waves to the upside, we've got 3 waves pullback, and we've got this one here. I'm not going to draw this one here, so it's good, it doesn't look awkward. So the current move to the downside on Dogecoin is this one here. This WXY corrective structure. It's just a messy structure, but that's what we're going to look for. So we've got the 3 waves. We should see Dogecoin come retest this low here, make a bounce. Now that will be 3 waves down and 3 waves to the upside. Are we going to get this and then upside? We're just going sideways for now. No confirmation for upside on Dogecoin. Right, and let's look at BNB as well. That is Binance. Binance is making a similar structure. 3 waves there. We're looking for Binance to continue to the downside as follows, possibly back to the 50% of the whole move. Then we'll look for Binance to at least make a bounce from those levels there. And lastly, I will go look for Link. Let's do Link. That will be the last one that we do. Most of them have got a similar structures, so you can just follow the same structure. Right. So this is a Link now. Link has made 5 waves to the downside. The 5 waves to the downside they have completed, and we've got a bounce up here in the purple. Let's have a look at the purple. So it looks like we've got a running flat here as follows, a complex running flat, and we are looking for Link to continue to the downside as follows. Will it retest the lows here before it bounces? So for now, we're just looking for this one to continue to the downside as follows. That is what we're going to be looking at on Link. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you for this week. Please trade responsibly. And if you like what we do, please drop us a like button as well as a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so, and press that bell notification button so you can get an alert next time we upload a video. Look out for our chart of the week on the website as well. Trade responsibly, guys. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.